Hello there everybody, I hope you're all well, and I'm actually doing something that I don't usually do myself, and that is film on a Friday evening. Usually I wait for the weekend proper to come around to do all the preparation, editing and filming, etc. But the reason is simply, Chelsea are going to be playing a game in a few hours time, and I want to wear the shirt that I've just bought, as you can tell from the title. Yes, it is the final shirt that I needed to add to my collection, from this season at the very least, and I have it in this little package here. My only hope is that the person that I've decided to get on the back is spelt correctly, and of course it is the shirt that I have ordered. Now I'm going to give Dan, future Dan, an opportunity to sort of quickly edit himself into the shot now, and we can give a little review on how the game went. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we do actually win the game. Well, who knows what's going to happen in the next few hours, but what we do know, what's going to happen right now, is I'm going to open this up and I'll give you my thoughts on this Chelsea shirt and the opinion. Of course, you know that I get a player in every single one of my shirts, and I suppose it's probably not going to be too difficult to know which one I've gone for, but you know, you never know, I might surprise you on that one. So let's get this one opened up. Ooh. There we go, it's in there. Yep, looks good to me. We've got the sizing, we've got everything else, so that's nice. So, now the player's name is kind of there and on the back, so you probably already spoiled it, but let's just get this opened up. Now then. Come on. There we go. So, different to usual. Let's show you the front first. So there we go. Now it has the tags attached, and I'm going to be doing something that I don't usually do, and I'm going to be taking those off. Now this is just the stadium version. I haven't gone for the dry fit advanced, so it doesn't have those like fancy little mesh padding in there, and obviously the slightly tapered fit. But there it is. So I think I saw this one once in real life. It was like the infant's style, so obviously you can still tell the colour. And yes, it is this sesame seed gold colour, which is kind of a bit of a Marmite one. It's one of those ones where when I first saw the leaks, I thought, oh, this is interesting. It should be quite nice. And then I saw the release and I was like, not actually sure about this one. But now seeing it in person, I think it actually works quite nicely. I love the really vibrant orange on the cuffs there. I think that's a very nice colour. I do like a bit of orange on a Chelsea shirt there. But I suppose the main thing is, which player have I gone for? Now obviously this was released a little bit later than the other two shirts. I think it was in October. And I thought at that point, well, let's just see what happens when January rolls around. You never know, you might be able to pick up a player and be able to see if they're going to be somebody I can put on the back. Turns out we actually did end up pick up quite a few players. Was it about 4, 5 or 6? I lost count at some point. Now, it was a little bit too late to get Fernandes on this one because I'd already made the purchase before that transfer had happened. So clearly that's going to be happening at the beginning of next season on the new home away, our third shirt. So it gives him a bit of time to actually be good before I get him on the back of my shirt, because usually when I get someone on a shirt, they kind of end up being rubbish. So I really hope that's not going to be the case with this guy. The player I've gone for is, yay, number 15, Mudryk, of course. It has to be him. In the small cameo appearance that he made against Liverpool, he looked absolutely electric, which is, I'm really tempting fate by getting him on my shirt, because I really hope he does very well. I have an inclination, I hope that is the case. He does give me those sort of Eden Hazard vibes. But I thought, let's put him on this sort of gold shirt. It looks quite nice. I could have waited until next season and grabbed it on like the home shirt, but let's just see what he can pull off right now. The only other player that I was going to get was possibly Loftus-Cheek, which I know is not the most amazing player certainly right now, but he's one of the academy boys, and he's the only one that I don't have. And before his injuries, he was one of the better players in the team, so it's a bit of a shame to see what's happened. Now when it comes to the shirt, it's a very plain shirt. It follows that kind of not very good Nike template. It does on the inside there just say Chelsea FC London, but as far as I can tell, there's nothing else going on. You've got a little bit of a black panel on the back of the collar there, but other than the quite fancy trims, I think yeah, it's fine. Like I don't dislike it. The 3 sponsor is that. See, on this one, if you can see it, it's like a more of a block one. This one is just like the outline of the 3, which actually feels a little bit better than the home shirt, because that one I don't know, it feels a bit too sort of sticky. But also has the whale fin sponsor on the side there. So I think it's pretty much confirmed that 3 are going to be leaving for next season, which is probably for the best, to be honest. They're not the most eye-catching sponsor. It's just a bit too big, really. Not sure who's going to be taking up that mantle. Most likely going to be an American company. Kind of makes sense based on the influence that we have right now at the club. Maybe something like Coca-Cola. Who knows? I guess we've got to find the money to pay some of these transfers somewhere. So a nice little sponsorship deal certainly will help. So that is it. I have all 3 shirts now this season. I think probably I still think this shirt is the best out of all of them. I like the design. I just don't really like that Block 3 sponsor. This is actually quite nice, really nice. I think I'd probably go for this one in second, and then I'd go for the home one in first because it's just really plain. Other than the collar detailing, it's very plain. So I have Mudryk on this one. I have Chilwell on this one I'm wearing now, and obviously I've got Sterling on the home shirt. I mean, I have had 2 out of 3 players have been injured, so I really hope I'm not tempting fate and he gets injured tonight or sent off like Felix, but we shall see how it goes. Going into next season, I definitely have plenty of players that I can go and grab for the shirts. So yeah, anyway, I know most of you are not Chelsea fans, so it's probably not that interesting to you, but I think it's quite smart. I'm very pleased with this one. I'm going to get changed from one Chelsea shirt into another one and watch us hopefully beat Fulham. So yeah, anyway, I hope you have a great week ahead, and then I'm going to show you something pretty fancy and pretty smart on Friday. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Thank you as always for watching my videos. Goodbye.